Bryan over here.
Hi.
Chris Beecham with Gold Derby.
Hi, Chris.
We asked you a long time ago, a few months ago, there might be a sequel project to Lyndon Johnson covering the rest of his career as president. Is that still in the works?
The Great Society is actually a play that has already been written and is actually being produced in Austin, Texas right now. I'm not doing it. I'm here tonight. It was a big temptation to do it and to follow through, but after having lived with it for a couple years, doing the play in Boston first and then New York, and then doing the movie for HBO, I examined it and I felt like I needed to move on and do something else. But thanks. It's a good play. Hi. The question was, is it a challenge to yeah. It is, yeah. There's a lot of strife in the world and in our country. But I think it's important to embrace the good things that we have as well. And the collective of creative people coming together and talking about the issues which you've seen tonight, it's alive. And this is what artists do best, is we take the anguish, anxiety, or fear, and put it back into work, and hopefully it creates a groundswell of understanding and acceptance and compassion. And that's, I don't feel that it's, the wrong thing to do to celebrate good work that has nothing to do with other things. It's important to mark occasions.
Brian,
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
James Chimino from Global News. When Meryl Streep gave that speech at the Golden Globes, a lot of viewers were complaining on social network that the show became too political and it should be entertaining. And tonight, a lot of the actors gave like political speeches. What do you say to these people who think that this is only entertainment?
Well, we're human beings and citizens before we ever became actors and activists or artists of any kind. If something is important to you, if something appears before you in a way that feels oppression, it's up to the citizenry to speak out. Not everybody agrees, but that's part of the democracy, is that we're allowed to do that. In so many countries around the world, you're not even allowed to voice objections or any dissent. But our country was founded on that. So we shouldn't be afraid of it. We should embrace everything so that the voices are all heard, and then people make up their own minds as to how they want to, continue with it. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to take this.